the north side is joined by the large area of land, and that's why we say the southern part of India is a peninsula. So children, just repeat the facts. Our Earth's surface is covered by land and water, and the part of land is called continents, whereas the large area of water is called oceans. There are 7 continents, and they are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. Among these, Asia is the largest continent, and we all are in the continent of Asia. It means India is a part of Asian continent, and among these, Australia is the smallest continent, and it is also a country. Whereas there are 5 oceans, and they are Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. Our Earth has different natural features, and they are called the landforms of the Earth. For example, mountains, hills, valleys, plateaus, plains, and deserts. Now, what are mountains? Mountains are the high land on the earth, and the top of the mountain is known as a peak. And when so many mountains are joined together, they form a mountain range. Hills are also highest areas, but they are not as high as mountains. And a valley is a lowland between 2 hills or 2 mountains. Now the next one is plateaus. Plateaus are the areas higher than the land around it, but their top are flat. And that's why they are also called tableland. And what are plains? Plains are the areas of flat land. And these are so important for our agriculture. The northern plain in India is the example of plains. Another type of plain is coastal plains, which is found along the coast. And coastal plains have sandy soil. Now the next landform is desert. There are 2 types of desert. First is hot desert and next is cold desert. Hot desert is a large area of land that is covered by sand and that has very little water. And just because of lackness of the water, very few plants can grow on it. Whereas cold deserts are the areas which are covered by snow throughout the year and no plants can grow here. Ladakh is a cold desert, whereas the Thar desert is a hot desert. Now oceans and seas. As I told you, large areas of water on the surface of the earth are known as oceans and the smaller areas of water are known as seas. And sometimes we find mountains that rise above the water and they become islands. It means island is a piece of land that is completely surrounded by water. Or you can also say islands are the top of the underwater mountains. And when these islands make a group in the sea, then they are called archipelago. India has 2 island groups. First is Andaman and Nicobar and the next is Lakshadweep. Andaman and Nicobar is the largest island, whereas Lakshadweep is the smallest island. Sometimes we also find the area that is surrounded by water on three sides, and one side is joined by the large area of land. For example, the southern part of India. As you can see here, this is the southern part of India and it is surrounded by the water on three sides. At the west, there is Arabian Sea. At the south, there is Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal lies to the east. And the northern part is joined by the large area of land. So children, our chapter is finished and I hope you all will remember the points very well, and next day we will learn our next topic. Goodbye and thank you.